awesome show, Parks and Recreations. It will go down as one of my favorite shows. And I thought I'd give it like a little review on it, like talk about it, make a little review. This is for not. There's no spoilers in this. So if you want to watch the show, want to know a little more about it, this is where you come. Next week I will do a spoiler discussion. Oh, what did I do? How do I go to face? Oh, faces, face one. Oh, crap. uh, so I will put the link in the description for the spoiler discussion when that is complete. So let's start on my body, and I will talk about Parks and Recreations. So let's get started. So Parks and creating one of the most iconic characters in the show, Ron Swanson. Okay. So he's pretty fat. Ron Swanson's pretty fat. So okay. So Parks and Recreations. So it is about this is a comedy, and I really like comedy shows, like lighthearted comedies. So I like them. Um I like them. So yeah, so it's the basic plot is that there's the main character is a character named Leslie Knope. She's a government she works for the government, the Parks and Recreation Service in in a city called Pawnee, which is a big part because Pawnee is kind of like I think it's fictional. You can look it up to see if it's real, but I'm pretty sure it's a fictional place.
Yeah, not bad.
So she works for the government, and she wants to help the city.
I love that.
She wants to help the city of Pawnee, basically. So
Looking good.
as she helps
If you
the
say so
Pawnee,
yourself.
so you just see this adventure with her and her coworkers, and her coworkers are at the beginning, Mark Denowitz, who's basically a guy who's kind of given up on government. And then in the second episode, you'll find characters named Donna and Jerry. Donna is kind of like she's pretty nice. And she likes fashion, and she kind of like into it. With Tom is also kind of like that, who likes fashion. He likes to be into the new stuff that's in today. He kind of like the new stuff that's into today. And then there's Jerry, who's really clumsy. Very clumsy guy. But that's kind of what he's and everybody kind of makes fun of Jerry. And
What do you think, huh? Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
so everybody kind of makes fun of Jerry. And then there's April, who's an intern, and she kind of so as an intern she kind of like she doesn't care about really anything. She's kind of emo in a way. But she's emo and like she doesn't really care about anything. And then they meet a nice couple, named Andy and Anne. So Andy and Anne. So basically, Andy and Anne are a couple, and you'll just find out who they are.
They're one of my favorite things about you.
So they're basically like Anne is like a nice girl, and the plot is a nice girl, and Andy's kind of like he's kind of lazy in a way. So the basic plot at the beginning is that you'll see that Anne, there's this hole, and there's a hole next to her house that Andy, her boyfriend, fell in. So she wants the government to fix it because like that because she's tired of it and she thinks that the government should fix it since it's government-owned property. So then Leslie, who's really into government, like really very much into government, says, "Hey, I'm gonna build a park there, and we'll fill the hole." So then basically, she works on filling that hole. And
Mustache, huh?
so she wants to fill that hole for this, because she's really into parking and she wants to help the civilians. So
Not bad.
since she wants to help the civilians, she helps. Okay, so she does stuff to help, and then the whole show is about them going on adventures and them just really funny show. If you want something funny, this is for you. If you want something lighthearted and just kind of interesting about how
Such a great smile.
how these people go into government and how these people work, this is the perfect show for you. And this is a show where these characters are going to find love. They're going to do all kinds of weird stuff. It's going to be silly. So, it's kind of like not that good. It's like it's okay, but the rest of the show is really good. So, I wouldn't recommend that you skip that season, but minute episodes, just get through that season. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's only okay. But the rest of the show, which is about 122 episodes, is really good. So, yeah, and later in the show, you meet, two characters. You meet a guy named,
Hello, handsome.
Ben, and, Chris. Ben is like a nerd. He's actually nice, but he kind of comes off to new people as mean, but he's nice. And then there's Chris, who's a really positive person, who's really healthy, who wants to stay in shape.
Yeah, not bad.
And the character I'm creating right now is a guy named Ron Swanson. So he's kind of anti-government in a way. He's anti-government. He doesn't care about health too much. He doesn't care about health. He just wants to live the life, and he doesn't really want the government. He's very into his privacy, and he doesn't want the government to tell him what he can or cannot do. So, this is who I'm making, by the way. I already told you that. So, yeah. So these guys are going to find love, and they're going to try to build parks and help the communities. And these places are going to go places, and
This new haircut's really working for me.
they're going to go to places, and they're going to go to places, and they're going to go places. So, sorry, I repeat the same thing. It's going to be really funny, and I really enjoy the show. It's silly, it's lighthearted, and it's really enjoyable. Okay? I didn't go into really big detail of Ron Swanson, but yeah, I'll kind of commentary of this. I'll kind of try to make maybe a fat,
I
wide.
think my nose is too big.
Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, wide 5 seems good.
Such a cute nose.
And let's make wrinkles on here, like a serious kind of thing. Serious. Yeah,
Not
like that.
bad. Not bad.
And can I make this forehead wider? Yeah, so that's kind of a basic Ron Swanson. But, yeah, Leslie Knope is really into government, really loves government. And yeah. So these guys are gonna find love. They're gonna break up with people. These people are gonna go everywhere, and it's a really fun show. I really recommend it. I don't really want to give it a score, but if I had to, I'd give it 9 out of 10 because it's really good. But the first 6 episodes aren't that good. But just get past those, and you'll enjoy it. For the spoiler discussion that talks about the big stuff, if you finish the show, I will have that up in a week. I put the link in the description to this show. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.